Hey there! Welcome to Educate English, your go-to channel for boosting your English skills, especially for the workplace. Today we're talking about something very important, how to nail your job interview in English using the S.T.A.R method. If you have an upcoming interview and you're feeling nervous, you're not alone. But don't worry, by the end of this video, you'll be feeling more confident and prepared to give clear, structured answers that impress the interviewer. First, let's talk about what the S.T.A.R method actually is. S.T.A.R stands for Situation, Task, Action, and Result. It's a structure that helps you answer behavioral interview questions, the kind that starts with "tell me about a time when," or "describe a situation where." These questions are designed to see how you handled certain situations in the past, and using the S.T.A.R method will make your answers clearer and more convincing. Does this sound new to you? Or have you heard of it before but aren't sure how to use it? Either way, I'll guide you through step by step, and by the end, you'll know exactly how to apply it in your next interview. Let's imagine you're in an interview and they ask you a common question. Can you tell me about a time when you faced a challenge at work and how you handled it? This is a great moment to use the S.T.A.R method. You can pause this video at any time and talk back to me in English with your own examples. This helps you prepare for your future interviews and increases your confidence speaking English. Okay, now I want you to think of a real-life situation where you faced a challenge at work. It can be big or small. Got one? Let's go through the S.T.A.R method together. Step 1. Situation. The first step is to describe the situation. This is where you set the scene. Where were you working? What was the challenge you faced? Think about your example. How would you describe the situation in 1 or 2 sentences? Think about your responsibility. Be specific. What was expected of you? Step 2. Task. Next, what was your task? This is where you explain your role. What were you responsible for in that situation? Were you leading a team? Were you in charge of solving the problem? Think about what specific steps you took to solve the problem. Did you come up with a new plan? Did you communicate with other departments? Be clear and specific. Step 3. Action. This is the most important part. What action did you take? The interviewer wants to hear what you did, not your team or your company. Focus on your own contributions. How did your actions help the situation? Did you meet your goal? Did the project succeed? Did you get any positive feedback? Step 4. Result. And finally, explain the result. What happened because of your actions? This is your chance to show how you made a difference. Now it's time to practice. Let's take another common interview question. Tell me about a time when you had to solve a problem under pressure. This is a question interviewers love to ask, especially if you're applying for a job in a fast-paced environment. Take a moment to think of a situation from your own experience. Got one? Let's go through the STAR method together. Situation: what was the context? Task: what was your responsibility? Action: what did you specifically do? Result: what was the outcome? Feel free to pause the video and write down your answers. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel when you're in the actual interview. Now that you know how to use the STAR method, let's look at some other common interview questions where you can apply this technique. Do any of these questions sound familiar? Take some time after this video to practice answering them with the STAR method. You'll find that you can use STAR for almost any behavioral interview question. Now, before we wrap up, let's go over some common mistakes people make when using the STAR method and how you can avoid them. One, giving too much detail in the situation. Don't get stuck explaining every little thing. Keep your description of the situation short and focused. 2, skipping the result. Remember, interviewers want to know what happened at the end. Did your actions lead to success? Always highlight the positive outcome. 3, being too vague. The more specific your actions, the better. Saying, "I worked hard" doesn't tell the interviewer much. Instead, say, "I developed a new plan to," and elaborate on your answer. As you get ready for your interview, remember a few key things. First, practice your STAR answers ahead of time. Second, be confident in your ability to communicate clearly. And lastly, focus on the results. You want to show how you've made a difference in the past and how you can do the same for your future employer. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, Educate English, for more free content that will help you succeed in your career. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest videos. Good luck with your interview. You've got this.